Hello everyone, Randy here again, and we're playing Farming Simulator 15 on Oklahoma. And are you folks ready for a massive harvest? We are going to be starting on field 13, the biggest field on the Oklahoma map. And for this, I've lined up a few pieces of equipment here, folks. Just a few pieces. We started off with the Case Combines. We own these, by the way, the Case Combines. The 690s, we own those as well. A pair of rented New Hollands, and then half a dozen rented John Deere S680s. S680i's. And for you mathematical folks, if you've been counting, that is 1 dozen harvesters, or 12 harvesters. So this should be interesting. We'll probably be mainly setting up this episode, folks. So for you folks wondering how to harvest with multiple harvesters, trucks, and grain carts, you'll probably want to watch this video because we're going to try to set this all up this episode, or at least get as far as we can anyway. I have on purpose not set up anything other than bring the equipment over here. Like I said, I'm going to save that for this video here. I know I keep getting asked how to set this up, so like I said, we're going to start by setting this up. We'll probably start by setting up the truck course here first. Then we'll set up a grain cart course. For grain carts, I have rented 3 additional Kinsey 1300s and 3 additional John Deere 8370Rs. I went with the John Deere 8370Rs because they're non-articulated, so hopefully that will give us the least amount of trouble with course play. And then on this side too, we got the this is the equipment we own. 8220 with a 1300, Case Magnum 380 with a 1300, and the John Deere 8370R we own with a 1300. So like I said, this side is all rented. The trucks we all own here, got the 5 trucks. I think that'll be enough. At least I'm pretty sure it will be, not sure. We only got 6 grain carts, so might need more grain carts maybe. However, we are harvesting canola, so that is, shall we say, the one good thing. Canola is obviously not, super high yield, so that will be one thing in our favor. So, let's get started here by producing a horseplay course for the trucks. So let's just grab a truck here. I was going to grab the Kenworth K100 there, but it's kind of a slower truck, so I'm just going to grab one of these here. And I'm thinking we're going to set the course up along here somewhere. At least that's my thoughts anyway. Also today, folks, I'm using the Toby iX controller. For those of you who did not see that, check out my video on that. Let's set up a course play here. I know somebody asked a while back why I looked down while creating course play courses. That's because I was using it then as well. And obviously with the Toby iX controller, I am looking down at the course play window here. Which reminds me, I should set... I can actually show you folks where I'm looking here. I just got to remember to set that up in OBS. I haven't actually tried that yet, but supposedly there is a way I can show you folks where I'm actually looking. It'll like show you a circle, and you folks can actually see where I am looking on my screen. It's actually pretty cool. So, let's unload that course. And we're going to start course recording. And we'll just go into first person here. I will say one thing about the Toby iX. I think it does work better with first person view. At least for myself anyway. And yeah, I'm looking around here, folks. I do not have my hand on the mouse. So this is completely Toby iX. Pretty much moving the camera to where I'm looking. So it's pretty cool. Oh, come on, there would have to be traffic on the road. We might have to change that, maybe like turn traffic off or something. Come on, slowpokes. And I don't want to pass them, by the way, folks, because if I pass them, that will be recorded in the courseplay course. And, yeah, that courseplay is going to do that all the time then. So we don't want that. We want courseplay just a nice straight shot, stick to the road, do what it's supposed to. Might take an extra moment here to record this course as you're stuck behind somebody who's doing 15 mile an hour probably. Ridiculous. Yes, like I said, folks, I do not have my hand on the mouse. So everything you're seeing me look around at the moment, that is being controlled by the Tobii iX controller. Now, I have ran into one unfortunate problem with it. It does not seem to like the side panel. So if I have the side panel plugged in, I cannot use the Tobii iX controller. I suspect that is because the side panel has the joystick for looking around. And this is probably more a fault of Farming Simulator and its limitations on controls. Okay, let's see what's here. I know we're going to have to turn in here somewhere. Come on, cars, let's hurry up here. What's the holdup? Seriously, who drives 15 miles an hour? Or, I don't know actually how fast they're going. It's somewhere in the 15 mile an hour range there. Somewhere between 15 and 20. Okay, finally. So all we're going to do with this course here, this is for the trucks, like I said. We're simply just going to drive through where we want the grain to go. You could straight up sell this if you wanted to. We're going to put this in the storage point. But if you folks wanted to straight sell it from the field, just go to the sell point. Okay, and back to the road here. Well, let's see if we can cut in front of this truck here. Otherwise, we're going to be stuck in front of him the whole way home. And now, we did cross our point back there where we crossed the one coming in. We could probably actually... Oh, crap. I'm going to run into a car here again. There is a way in course play to actually mark that. I've never actually used that feature. But I think we'll be okay. We only have 5 trucks running. I very much doubt they'll be all going at the same time. At least I hope not. Although with 12 combines, you never know. Come on, car, really. Hurry up. Let's go. Looks like maybe 16, 17 miles an hour here. Oh, well. I guess I could have grabbed the Kenworth K100 there, considering how slow we're going. I don't think this will affect the speed of the course. I'm pretty sure we can set course play just to travel at maximum speed. Typically, I like to record the course at the maximum speed, or at least the speed I want it to go anyway. That way I don't have to worry about course play getting out of line. Okay, almost there. Almost there. I think we want to take a turn to the right here, probably. Yes, we got the start point over there, so... probably really should, move these trucks out of the way here. Okay, this truck is definitely in the way. We're going to move that. We'll just put them on the other side of the road here for the moment, I guess. Now, with the newer versions of course play, you should be okay with hopping out of your vehicle. Older versions, if you hop out of your vehicle, it cancels your course recording. So just be aware of that. The newer version does not, so you should be okay. Okay, let's stop the course recording here. Like I said before, I like to stop it a little bit before the start point and let course play kind of figure its own way out. Otherwise, you put it too close together and they're offset a little bit, course play will do circles. Okay, let's save this. This will be field 13, and let's make sure we get the right field name this time. So field 13, overload, and this will be for the truck. That's basically the naming I give it, and I'll just shut that off for the moment. It'll be a while before we need it. So now let's get ourselves a grain cart course. Okay. After this, we're pretty much just going to start the field here. I think we might actually start back just a little more here yet. What I've found with course play, it likes to skip the first point or two. So don't plan on having the first couple of waypoints in your course. Course play has a nasty habit of skipping them. So, and when it does as such things, it tends to get out of line where you want it to be. So we're just gonna start course recording back here somewhere. Hopefully that. Oh, do I want to start back a little further? We'll try this. Hopefully it'll work. Like I said, it's probably gonna skip the first one here. Probably gonna skip this one. It might take it. It's probably gonna go with this one. So this one right here is probably where it's gonna start picking up the course. So keep in mind, if it's coming from like this side of the field over here somewhere, it's going to come in at an angle and make like a wide turn out into the grass here. And if there's like a truck or something sitting there, it's going to think it's in traffic. Also, let's put the pipe out so we know where we have to be exactly here. That should be sufficient. Maybe should have been a little bit closer. Again, we'll find out at a waiting point there. Also, when you're driving along here, try to keep the tractor pointed as straight as possible. If you're pointed at one of the trailers or trucks a little bit, the tractor might think it's in traffic and stop. And you don't want that to happen, obviously. So, now we'll just turn away. And stop. And save. And field 13 overload tractor. Again, that's the naming sequence I like to use. Okay. Let's get them off the field here. And then for the trucks, we're simply going to load the field 13 overload truck course onto all the trucks, so all 5 trucks. We'll do the same thing for all 6 overloaders. And just one thing to note here, because the overload course is created on the field, we can use the automatic combine search here. And we don't have to set it to manual. It'll automatically search for the combines. If you create the course off the field, you have to use automatic or change it from automatic mode to manual mode. Definitely not ideal in this situation. Obviously, because we have 6 grain carts and 12 combines, it's going to be pretty much 2 combines per tractor. You can only set 1 combine in manual mode. So we definitely want to use the automatic mode if possible. That, by the way, for those of you watching the Mega Core map, that is why I cannot use automatic mode, because there is no field on that map. You cannot have course play automatically find the combine, because it searches within the bounds of the field. So anytime a grain cart gets off the field, it will not be able to detect the combine. So if grain cart gets off in the field here somewhere, it will no longer be detecting combines. Okay, folks, I think we're ready to set up the combines here. And for this, I am going to get out a calculator, because we are going to have a lot of calculations here to do. Namely, it's going to be, I think we're going to go with 13.6 meter width. So 13.6 times 12. Okay. And probably course play is actually going to start. I'm probably actually not far enough along. So let's start creating the course here. Make sure he's on that mode, field work mode. Field edge path, number 13. Should be on the list. Yes, it is. The field edge path only shows fields you own, by the way. And working with, so like I said, 13.6 times 12. 163.2 meters. Hopefully course play actually goes this high. I've never actually gone this wide before. We'll find out if we run into a limit here. Nope. So 163.2. Starting corner will be southeast. And we will go west. I suppose we could always go north as well. I think we'll stick with west. I'm not sure if there's going to be an advantage of one way or the other. One thing I do want to look at here. Are we going to need a headland? I'm hoping not. Headlands just add to the complexity of the course and tend to add a lot of trouble. So if I can get away without a headland, I want to. I'm not sure about this end of the field. It looks like the other end of the field we're okay. I'm not sure about this end. Definitely a bit of a hill there, apparently. Okay, I'm not seeing anything along here, so it looks like we might be able to get away with a... Oh, no, there are electric poles along there. What side of the road are those on? So here's the thing, folks. I don't really want to run a 163-meter headland course if I can help it. Yeah, we're giving the van there a push. We might be able to get away with this, folks. It might be far enough away. I think we're going to try for it. So, generate the course. That didn't actually take too long. Okay, save. Field 13. 163.2 meter harvest. Okay, there's the starting point, folks. There is the starting point. So I think what we're going to do, we're going to line up all the combines here first. That way, hopefully make that math a little bit easier. And I can just go along the line, so to speak, and figure out what the math for all the offsets for these combines are going to have to be. And we'll also find out if we need more grain carts or not. Obviously, I've got a little bit of cash left. Okay, a little bit. I got a lot of bit of cash left yet. We can purchase some more or rent some more if we have to. And we're just going to start lining up the combines here. I guess I should have actually had the combines lined up down here a little more. For some reason, I was thinking that hook in the field there. Oh, that's close enough. Looking at the map, it's like, ooh, I actually had a little ways to go there yet. And yes, the traffic on this road might become a problem. Okay, combine number 2 is lined up. 10 more to go. And I was actually thinking about adding more combines, but I didn't think that was necessarily a great idea. Might be more trouble than it was worth, so I figured I'd stick with 12 and call that good. And I'm going to shut him off. Are you off as well? No, let's shut you off as well, because it's going to take us a moment to get everybody lined up over here. Like I said, mainly going to be setting up this episode. Nope, okay, I'm going to have to use the vehicle group switcher here. Got the cases lined up. We'll get the 690s. The 680s there are probably going to take the longest. They are like a crazy slow combine at, I think, was it 13 miles per hour? The 690 here goes 25. And I think the case and New Hollands are all like 19 or something like that. Don't know why the 680 is so stinking slow. The reason I went with the 680, by the way, it had a little bit cheaper rent price. So that's why I went with the 680. Wasn't sure how much it was going to cost, so I didn't want to spend a whole ton of money getting like 690s or New Hollands or something like that. And by the way, I should probably mention this. If you're setting up something like this, it works best if you have all the same header sizes. Don't try to mix and match your headers. You can definitely do it, but good luck on the math. If you use all the same header sizes, it doesn't matter, what combine brand you're using, just so it's all the same header size. So I've got the Case, John Deere, and New Holland, and they all have the same header size. That is what is important. That, by the way, is why I do not have a Kloss combine out here. Kloss does not have, or at least I don't have a modded one anyway, that is the same width, a 13.6 meter. I believe the biggest one I have for Kloss is 12. I was considering getting, like 2 Klosses and 2 whatever other brands I could find in the shop, but pretty much the John Deere's, New Hollands, and Cases are the only ones I could find with 13 points. Actually, I think it's 13.7. I'm going with 13.6, just like I said, to keep the math a little bit easier. Even number. And like I said, hopefully these electric poles won't be in the way. I don't think they will be. I'm not sure on that. Okay, 4 combines lined up. Wonder how close we're getting to the middle of the course here. Should need 2 more combines yet to get there. Let's load up the course while we're here. So field 13, 163 meter harvest. Oh, we're at the middle already. Okay, did I do some math wrong? Because that don't seem right. I wonder if... Oh, we're pretty much to the edge of the field here. So what do I have wrong? Like I said, folks, there's the middle of the course right there. So I should pretty much have... Well, I guess if I'm out, I can't see it. I should pretty much have 6 combines on this side, 6 combines on this side. So, what did I do wrong? Obviously, they're not sitting real close together, but that still seems like quite a bit off to me. So let me do the math here again. 13.6. I'm using a calculator, by the way, just to make sure I didn't screw it up. Times 12, 163. Okay, well, how come I don't have room over here for 6 combines? Wonder if the course starts over a little bit because of the jog in the field, maybe? That could be. That don't quite make sense, though, because it looks like it's straight line from here. It just kind of jogs in and then jogs back out again. Interesting. I'll tell you what, let's see if we can do some math here. So 13.6. 13.6 divided by 2 is going to be nothing. Okay, that's weird. I think I need a new calculator, folks. It is definitely not 12 and a half. What's up with this calculator? Okay, 6.8. I probably could have done that quicker in my head if I wanted to. Okay, so 6.8 for the first combine. Let's just pretend it's over here. So 6.8, this will be to the left. And then we're going to add 13.6. That'll be for the next combine at 20.4. Then we'll add another 13.6. 34 for the John Deere here. 47.6 for this John Deere. 61.2 for the case. And 74.8 for the case. The other case. Okay. So let me get this loaded up here. To the left. Okay, this might take a moment to get to 74.8. With the offset here, it only does it in 0.1 increments. When you're doing the field width, you can actually do it in 0.5 or no, I think it actually goes to 2 meter increments, I believe, once you get big enough. Okay, 74.8. And tell you to start at the first waypoint and drive the course. I just want to see where he's going to go here. In traffic. Okay, fine. He's starting out here somewhere. That's probably not a good place to start. I'm not sure why he's so far out. Well, that, folks, would probably give you enough room for another combine there, wouldn't it? Okay, we're just going to unload that then. And we'll shut him off. Okay, folks, tell you what, I'll be right back. I'm going to move all the combines over here, get them lined up. Like I said, I'm going to probably move these back over. Not that I got to have the case combines first. Doesn't particularly matter what combines are first. It's just what I was starting with, so... We'll be back in a moment once I have the combines lined up. Like I said, this will probably take a couple minutes of driving